Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in automation with the light campaign V4.2. And after the last run, or rather, not run, but test case, finished rather abruptly and unsatisfyingly, there seem to be a lot more things that we need to figure out in terms of if they actually work or not. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. Start a new campaign, and this time slightly different one. Maybe let's do a juicy one, shall we? A nice little spicy build. I think we can... No, not continue. That was the last game that ended. It would crash if I continue 1 month there. No, rather, we are taking a new game, and we're going to have a later start. And let's see. How about a Freudian Western Supermare autos? Western Supermare? That sounds very Gasmian though. Capo Ponzi. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Okay. Going for the insane with an asterisk start, as we are going to change stuff and going to change the starting year as well. We are going to make a spicy sports car company starting up and trying to get big real soon in 1982. And there I have already found the first bug. Nice. It came early on. When you change the year, it doesn't change the score. But when you change the tab, it does change the score. And coming back, it has updated it as well. So I do think I do need some more money. Let's go for $500 million. It is going to be expensive. And we're going to start out by having... No, then I don't need 500 billion. Okay, we're going to start out by having 100 million. Nah, is this too easy? With everything set up for medium? Yeah, okay. Medium is fine, but I think we're going with small factories instead. Maybe a medium car factory and a small engine factory. Or I'm just going to up the competition slightly so that we have a 10x multiplier again. Yeah, let's just do this. But zero tech pool, that is going to be a little harsh, as the competition likely has plenty already. So, yeah. I guess that's fine. Market volatility, I don't really care. That is going to be a massive problem. And no, not the market volatility, but the minimum awareness. 30% to start out with in your home country. 5. Is this? Oh, that is not hooked up. Okay, that needs to happen. But we leave it where it was. That is fine. That's the standard insane setting. And we're just going to start it here. Capo Ponzi Motors. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. That's... Oh, we have access to everything. And we are starting in the middle of a massive recession. How beautiful is that? Perfect for super luxury cars. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is start out with a supercar manufacturer that also ventures all the way down to pleb cars like sport. And now, first of all, we want to try out and see what the AI would give me in terms of a supercar in 1982. And here we go. Let's see what it has made. Something? Where are you? Where are you? That is also a bug, I would say. That is not good. It is showing me 5 years ahead, right? Yeah, 5 years ahead, but it should scroll to the correct location. And there sure are a lot of cars. So which one did it pick? Some of these? Lots of them. No, where is it? Oh, it couldn't make one. Yeah, okay, that explains why it failed. It can't scroll to something that doesn't exist. So another oh, wait a sec. Nope. We are going to just pick Freudian and now select the super and see if they can come up with something now. Yep, yeah, it did. It sure did. And that is looking very green. it is looking too green. Because why can't the competition come up with something like this? Okay. That doesn't seem like the most obvious choice for a supercar. But it is a coupe, so the AI doesn't know any better. And it shouldn't make much of a difference. But okay, let's go with that one. It's just about the stats, really. It's not the aesthetic that I was looking for, but who cares? And let's take a look here. Oh, already has some tuning going on, which seems to be working. We are going for... we do have a medium car factory, so we could go for monocoque, but holy shit, that engineering time. We need to get this one out there really quick. So I think what I'm going to do is fiberglass? Nah. Maybe aluminium? Space frame? Yeah, it's probably for the best. Let's try mid-longitudinal. Double wishbone, yep. That is where we're sinking our dev time. And now, what engine did it make? Oh, okay. Not really what I was thinking. Like, why a large V6 and not something a little bit more spicy in terms of cylinders? But yeah, it does seem to perform. 245 kilowatts, that's impressive. Whoa, okay, that is a spicy build, yeah. Okay. It's a dual overhead cam 4, okay, yeah, that is giving it some performance right there. Can we make that one happen? It's 137 months of engineering time. I think we need to cut some corners somewhere. And I think what we're going to do is give it some more cylinders, but 8 cylinders rather. And then, whoa, that's too much power. No, not really. But we can drop that down to 2 valves, although, does that really help? It's still horrendous amounts of engineering time. We need to get into that market quick. So, how about a overhead cam 4 valve? Yeah, like the, what was it, Dinkendorf? The Dinkendorf engine, of course. And now we're going to make it proper spicy. Let's do a 3.3 liter. Forged, okay. That's fair. Gonna drop the balancing mass so that it's getting all the throttle response in the world. The only thing that we need to watch out for is that maximum RPM before failure. Torque, not an issue. Compression we can deal with later on. 75 cam. Ooh, that's a lot of cam for an engine that doesn't rev all that high. Well, 7,000 right now. Let's go to 7.9 or 8.2. 8.2 is fine. Just that minor knock of reliability. We get a nice curve up there. Maybe do 8.1. It's better. Yeah. And we can go a little higher. Some more springs and lifters. Or do we want to make a turbocharged engine? I think that fits the bill. Let's change plans. This is naturally aspirated magic, of course. 235 kilowatts. Beautiful. But let's make something a little bit more basic so that we can get it out of the door and then do the 80s thing of slapping on a turbocharger. So, direct acting overhead cam. Ouch. Well, direct acting overhead cam has a really shit combustion chamber design in the game. Or it has been assigned a really bad combustion chamber design. It is called bathtub, I believe. So, yeah, this sucks. But we don't care if we put a turbocharger on there, because volumetric efficiency is, yeah, whatever, dude. So, why do you even talk about it? That also means that we probably can go even shorter stroke. Let's go 3 liters. Now we can rev to 8.6. Oof. But making an 80s turbo that can go all the way from, what is it, from 1,500 to 8,000 something, that is harsh. Of course, it doesn't spool at 1,000 something, but yeah. We can tone down the cam profile slightly then. And stiffness needs to be turned up because we're going for some boost. And now, no, drop that down. Or do we really need it? Yeah, I guess. No, it's good. Turbocharger. Yeah, ouch. Maybe we should drop down the compression slightly first. And we go for twin turbo. And we need to up the exhaust size, and we can deal with that later. Dual, yes. Three-way cat, I guess. What fuel system? Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Twin though. Or even lower, just go for a single. I mean, it's a turbo, it's fine. Performance mid is what we're aiming for. Nothing exploding. That map is looking awful, but fine. So let's see, what do we want? Should we run this on 91? That sounds awful. All right, what is the alternative? None. Really. We could run it on 98, but that is slowly disappearing. 98 leaded, that is. So probably not. Not a good decision. It's going to be banned anyway. And we make the margin negative so that we get some more power out of it. Although we can do that a little later on so that we see the effect of it. So now, how do we tune this? Well, first things first, make the turbo spool. 1 bar pressure? 1980? I think that's fine. We don't want to go for 5 bar boost. So open up the intercooler a little bit. We have everything selected there. Oh, twin scrolls. Were they available that early? I doubt it. So now just make the turbine a lot smaller. We don't need ball bearing. Oh, no, we do. Responsiveness. Because responsiveness, that's quite important. And there we get something that actually spools, but the turbo is... Oh yeah, we have twin turbos, so of course... do we have? Yeah, 2 turbos, so of course that is a little bit on the large side. Only 4 cylinders per turbo. But this is looking pretty much spot on, I would say. And that is also 240 kilowatts. Made in a very different way. Full spool at 3,300. That is perfectly adequate. Maybe you can sneak it into this little nook here. And if we up the turbo quality, getting some more out of it. So slightly larger compressor to not go all the way out here into super deep red soup, but then slightly smaller turbine to get an earlier spool. There we have it. Yeah, that's getting very hard surge stress though. Want to keep that down. Okay, now let's do some fine tuning of the flows. For the intercooler, we can just go and reduce its size to something reasonable. Maybe 80-ish%, it's fine. Manifold is the red one. That is fine. We do want to have some more top-end power there. So let's open it up. It's not much that we are getting from it, but there we go. And we want to run this richer. Like 90. Yeah, let's take a look at what the map does up there. Or the timing map. Yeah, you see this. At the top. That's just not good. So let's crank it up to like 90, 95. And have a look at our fuel map. Ooh, that is... that is soup. Yes. So those aspects are fine. Exhaust isn't fine yet. And the header isn't either. This one needs to go smaller. So that is good now. We don't want to make it too small either. But exhaust way too large, of course. There we go. That is looking more adequate. So now we're making the same power as the other engine was. But we are making this with 120 months of engineering time instead of the 150 or something we had. And, oh, that is probably why. Oh, yeah, this is where we're going to save lots of time, by the way. We just go -3 on the fuel system. And we could make the engine family a little shit as well. How about something like this? Like, it's a really badly engineered supercar engine, but it still somehow manages 230 kilowatts. Gotta stiffen up those springs and lifters once again. And maybe now it needs some more cam. Can we get some more power out of you? No? Okay, that's unfortunate. Compression, if we lower it, we will make more power. Slightly. And to those of you who are not quite as familiar with the new mechanics yet, that is reasonable because we have to pull out so much timing at the top here that lowering compression makes you pull less timing out of it, and the timing was destroying engine performance up there. So let's go with 7.8. Okay, nice engine. It's the heart of our creation. 229 kilowatts at 6,600, but then still holds that to, like, electric style almost, to 8,000. That's neat. All right, fine. So what have you given us here? Manual. Good. But we can make this go lower. So, because we do have plenty of power at higher RPM there, before it drops off and becomes a diesel. Yeah, that is looking pretty solid. Oh no, I'm still in miles per hour, what the hell. So that's fine. 62 miles per hour, I guess, is what you want. What is our 0 to 100 time? There, 4 seconds, 3.8. 3.8. That's good. Traction tells me that we are using all the acceleration that we have. No traction problems there. But I can make it go faster. 3.6. Why is it complaining now? Brake fade. Okay. Well, I don't care. That's fine because the spacing is fine to lower it that much. Because what is happening here is that we have this overhang on the RPM and power curve that we smoothly transition to the next curve and have perfect overlap for all the gears, so we can easily do this. And we do get some better values, some better stats out of it. 3.7, I guess that's fine. But we do have to shift once to get to 62 miles per hour, that mark, yeah. Okay, but let's move on. Boy, that's not good. Sports, what? Oh, no. Let's make this a little bit more sporty and then try to save it via some better or less crap suspension tuning. What tires do we have put on here? Whose idea was that? And no, we don't need magnesium rims. Let's go with some standard stuff there. This is all looking good though. 241 mil. I want to be very precise. That's a lot of brake fade. Oh yeah. And that is a terrible size, by the way. I was just like confused by the number not being a factor of 5. But yeah, it just needs more brake. Like that. And here. Now, no more problems with actual brake fade. At least not at these pad settings. Aerodynamics. Fully clad. Okay. It's good. Probably can go a little lower on the cooling. And now, two-seater, yes. And we're going for... How much does this weigh? Oh, it does have more engineering time too, though. AM radio? Phonograph, 8-track, cassette. Luxury cassette. Oh, yeah. Rack and pinion? Yep, definitely. Standard 70s is fine. Could go... No, we only have advanced 80s. So let's go with standard 70s. Optimize the weight. See? That's only... That makes a big difference in terms of weight. And engineering time doesn't go up all too much. Weight distribution is good for acceleration, but nothing else at the moment. Oh, wow, that comes down a lot, the acceleration. What if we pull it up there? This must be terrible to drive, but my god, it does work for just straight line. It doesn't work for cornering. That's the problem. Standard springs, gas mono, and now, ooh, okay, that is where the troubles lie. Gotta pull that out and add some rear camber. And there we flipped it. Okay, it's now a little far off from optimal sportiness, but at least it's drivable. And it is so at high speeds as well. Now second run through, what do we have here? 167 miles per hour top speed. And that is 284 kilometers an hour. Solid. I like it. Absolutely atrocious fuel efficiency map, just as you would expect. And very solid cornering there. I know these values are still all quite too high in general, but that is a different topic. They are balanced for for everything else at this point. So if everything else is also much overpowered in terms of cornering, then it doesn't really matter. But here, that's still looking solid, yes. Maybe we need to lower the rear slightly. That was a good move. We do have excellent off-road at 0.2. That would have been 0 otherwise, by the way. But now with the new mechanics, we do get low, very low stats for really atrocious, very low non-zero stats, I should say, for really atrocious builds. So rack and pinion manual, that is perfectly fine because we are so damn ass heavy. And this thing doesn't weigh anything, so that is spot on. Massive amounts of sportiness from that too. And I'm happy overall with the steering, and now let's take a look. Yes. This is promising. Well, okay, not really, because at a price point of 18k, we're not going to make much profit, are we? But now what you've been waiting for. How quick is this thing? Let's see. Around the automation test track, it does a 212. That's really damn fast. Okay. Now, before we continue adding new trims, which we definitely need to, because we need to cover a whole range of the market with just this one model, what we're going to do is take a look at the horrendousness that is going to come from here. That is almost acceptable. And my question is, how much is this going to drop if we accept something like this? Yeah, I mean, that's quite good. Tooling 21. Ooh. Material costs, I don't care about. Okay, reliability, slightly lower. Funding, slightly higher. We're getting it 6 to 16 months there. Now let's do the same thing for the engine. 81, oh. That might be an issue. Okay, process, cut that down. Work as hard as you can. Funding up. Oh man, that's expensive. Reliability down. Still 40. Ouch. Okay. Well, the car's going to get worse. We are already saving a lot here. Family is just 20 there. Oh, is that because we're not getting a reduction on this? Is that the case? Oh, it might be. Because we might have some engines remaining from the failed attempts at creating them. Let's see if we can delete the others. Yeah, look at that. There you have them. That is used in 1. This is used in nothing. This one is stealing our 36-month bonus. Delete the project. We don't need you. Go away. That's another bug to note. And now we go back in here and see if that updated. Nah, no it didn't. Has it actually stolen our bonus? It actually has, yes. Let's see if reloading the game helps for it to sort things out. It did not. Okay, so that's a very good bug to note. One that is rather career-destroying and frustrating. But you know what? In the next episode, what we are going to do is craft this into our company lore and just continue on. It will be good. Alright, hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.